Hey, Yule, take a look at what I made. Batman symbols.
Wow.
Snowflakes.
Nice snowflakes.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
We've got other ones over here.
Sweet.
And we got balls hanging from the window in the front of the store.
It's Fantastic Comics.
And it's Tuesday night. So, welcome back. Action Comics number 4 came out. This is the first week of DC having new number 4s. It's written by Grant Morrison, and it's continuing the first years of Superman as he gains prominence in Metropolis. It also has a backup Steel story. It's pretty good. And also Chew. Number 22 has come out. He is no longer part of the FDA. The Chew character, the main character. But now he is a meter maid, and he gets to ride around on a Segway. But he's still licking things that he shouldn't be, and he's finding out all sorts of things that are going to be happening, or that happened. And what do you got, Jeff?
I've got a Green Arrow number 4. I'm pointing this out because this is where Keith Giffen starts writing on this issue. And I've enjoyed it so far. It's been okay, but it should get a lot better now that he's writing. Deadpool Max Christmas issue. It's a one-shot of it. It's Maximus, so it should be really good. Yule, you want to go? I'll get the phone.
Sure. So, what else is coming out? Detective, 4th part of the story that's been going on. I'm looking forward to that. Fear Itself, The Fearless, in the last issue. If you haven't read it, there's a little spoiler. Sharon Carter just got bit by a vampire. And Hellblazer Annual comes out this week. That's pretty cool that there's a Hellblazer Annual. And also last week, you might not have seen it, but Joe Casey and Nathan Fox, 2 guys that did a book called Zodiac for Marvel. And Joe Casey, I'm a big fan of a lot of his stuff, are doing Haunt for Image. It's pretty trippy, and I recommend you look at it. Jeff?
On this rack, we've got Penguin, Pain and Prejudice 3 of 5 comes out. It's a really good Penguin storyline, and I really enjoyed it. The art is beautiful. If you want to look inside real quick, it's just really beautiful art, and it's a very, very strong story and compelling. Over down here, we got Vengeance Spider-Man 2. Joe Mad is still doing the art on that, so if you're a Joe Mad fan, you'll enjoy it, and it's a good story anyway, so it's great. Yule.
Alright, continuing. Here's a good story. It's very violent. The Strange Adventures or Talent of Luther Strode. It's all about this guy that gets in the back of a magazine and he gets super strong and seems to be imbued with this power, and he doesn't know his own strength. Also, Swamp Thing comes out. I really like the 3rd issue. It was pretty creepy, and there's a boy in a bubble, so that's pretty cool. And a couple other things. Outcast, or Valen the Outcast. It originally was going to be called Outcast, but there was another book that came out a few years ago that prevented that from happening. So they bill this as like Conan, like a zombie Conan. So if you're down with fantasy. And it's only $1, so that one's good. And I'm also highly looking forward to a mini-series about the X Club, which are all the scientists that work on the island that Scott Summers is now in charge of. Anything else, Jeff?
I just want to point out the TMNT micro-series, Raphael. It starts this week, this month, so I want to point that one out. This first one's going to come out, and then they're going to do, obviously, the other 3 Turtles. And also, if you haven't picked up any of the Ultimate Comics, the new ones, Ultimate Comics Ultimates, Spider-Man, and X-Men, they're called must-haves. It's the first 3 issues of the series that just started a couple months ago. So it's a good jumping-on point, and they're excellent. All 3 are very excellent. It's Hickman doing Ultimates, and Bendis doing Spider-Man, and Spencer writing on X-Men, so those are really great. Let's go over the trades.
Hey there. We got some pretty great trades that are coming out this week. We've got Batman's No Man's Land. which is a story that happened that involved a big earthquake that took out Gotham. And finally, some of the older Batman stuff is getting collected again. If you're a fan of Chew, this is the 2 trades in 1 hardcover book. That would be trades 3 and 4. Also, Criminal, Last of the Innocent. This was the most recent Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips book. And the cool thing about it is that the past tense, or the past story line is done in like an Archie feel. Pretty cool. Also, right here we have Jack Kirby's The Fourth World Omnibus. It's volume 1. It also has a foreword by Grant Morrison. It's all of the Kirby stories, the Jimmy Olsen, and anyway, all that stuff. And it's pretty good. It should be a 4th one, or 1 of 4, if it's anything like the hardcovers that came out a few years ago. Anyhow, right on over here, I'm pretty happy that they're coming out with Days of Future Past yet again. It actually is X-Men 138, which is Cyclops leaving after the death of the Phoenix, all the way to 143, which is Kitty Pryde and John Byrne's last issue. And there's also an annual, and also we have Spectrum, which has really great art in it. It's pretty much what it's all about, and fantasy art at that. Ooh, Art Adams. Anyhow, those are some of the things that we have going on this week. I recommend you come in and check out some of the other stuff. And also don't forget that we're having a toy drive, or we've got a box that has at one time had some toys in it. But it needs some more, so that'd be a great thing if you came on in and did that. And don't forget that every Wednesday is New Comic Book Day.